Welcome back to Phoenix 14 News. Julie Morse joins us in studio with this week's College Consumer. Julie?
Thanks, Sophie. Spring at Elon is just like North Carolina weather, entirely unpredictable. So when a weekend road trip or spontaneous activity comes up, you don't want to be left in the dust because you didn't save that extra cash. We have some easy ways to ensure your limits this spring are not decided by your wallet. The personal finance website Kiplinger has simple tips to saving extra money. Avoid impulse buying, especially online. Feel free to load up your shopping cart, but don't just press checkout now. Wait a full day and then review your cart. That way you can decide if you actually need what's in your cart or if you'd be happier with the money in your pocket. Here's another tip: entertain at home. Whether it's a date night or just a bunch of friends staying in, you will save a bunch of money. Your drink, your meal, and the tip at a restaurant add up. So instead, have each friend bring a different part of the dinner. Then rent a DVD from Redbox for $1.28 and have yourself a perfect, inexpensive night. And finally, stash your small bills. Instead of keeping the ones in your wallet, put them in a drawer. This way, when you think you're out of money for the month, you can look in your secret stash and afford a spur-of-the-moment trip to the outlets. Looking out for the college consumer, I'm Julie Morris.
Phoenix 14 wants to help keep money in your wallet, so here's the lowest gas prices in your area. The cheapest gas is at the Citgo station on South Church Street for $3.67. The next best bet is the Marathon station at West Haggard Avenue for $3.71, and for $3.74 you can fill up at the BP on Haggard Avenue. To ease pain at the pump, here are some tips from Consumer Reports to help you save money on gas. Drive at a moderate speed when you're on the highway. Driving at 55 miles per hour will increase your miles per gallon. Also drive smoothly, as quick acceleration affects your mileage. Smooth acceleration, braking, and turning also increase the life of your engine. Minimize driving with a cold engine because they are most efficient when they're warm. Lastly, keep tires properly inflated. When they're not, they can affect your efficiency and handling.
Each year, the university is only allowed to raise tuition by 6%. But this year, students from North Carolina are going to have to pay more than they did before for two reasons. For the 2012-2013 school year, in-state students are losing their state grant. Last year, in-state students had $1,850 off their tuition. And tax day is getting closer, and some locals are getting help filing their taxes. The best thing about it, it's free. The group of Elon law students, led by members of the Tax Law Interest Group, are filing income taxes for local people over 60 years old or those with low income. The students will set up client appointments, interview clients, and file their taxes. Appointments are required and will be held Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 4 at Elon's Law School in Greensboro.
Overcrowding is a problem at shelters nationwide, including the Burlington Animal Shelter. Mallory Lane found a North Carolina program that's helping ease the issue one dog at a time.
Meet Remy. Just 4 weeks ago, he was at an overcrowded kill shelter. But today, his life is a lot different.
Remy loves a lot of affection,
and
he's kind of shut down. So he would always come up on me, and I would just hold him sometime, you know what I'm saying? Just let him know, hey, I got you, we're gonna be all right.
Alfred Bobbitt is Remy's trainer, but he isn't your average trainer. He's serving 35 to 42 months at the Forsyth Correctional Center in Winston-Salem for trafficking cocaine. Bobbitt is a part of New Leash on Life, a North Carolina Department of Corrections program that pairs unadoptable shelter dogs with prisoners.
We do a lot of walking, playing, treating, let them know this is where the treat's at, this is where the fun at. Just let them know that he can trust me.
The inmates work with the dogs 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, making sure they're the perfect candidate for adoption. It's a tough job, but it helps the inmates build relationships.
It's almost like becoming a family. Because, if you notice, you hear us say your daddy or your daddy this, your daddy, it's becoming a family. It's like we're brothers in here, and those are our kids.
Chances are what this program is all about. Second chances for the inmates, and second chances for the dogs. Mallory Lane, Phoenix 14 News.
That story is from the 60 Minutes Masterclass. Next week we'll have another story from the class, and stay tuned for information where you can find the full pieces.
Coming up on Phoenix 14 News.
Truly a blessing in my life.
Elon blessed him, and he's been sharing that blessing for 22 years.
You're looking at the shot of the Colonnades Quad, courtesy of the WXII Weather Cam. It's a clear day, and we'll tell you when you'll need your sunglasses or your umbrella after the break.
Welcome back. Here's your Phoenix weather report. You're looking at a shot of colonies from the WXII weather cam on top of the Corey Business Center. It looks like it's a pretty clear day outside, not too many clouds, but what you might not be able to see from the weather cam is the wind, and that's what will get you later tonight. But let's see what's coming up. Here's this week's Phoenix 5-day forecast. Bundle up tonight. Temperatures could reach a chilly 34 degrees. You can expect sunnier skies tomorrow, though, through Thursday, with temperatures reaching the 70s on Thursday. On Friday, you may need to bring your umbrella with you to class. There is a 40% chance of rain.
There's a chance of thunderstorms later this week, and we've already had some severe weather come through the state, but here are some tips from the National Weather Service so that you're prepared when severe weather hits. Make sure you have a severe weather kit that has batteries, a flashlight, and a fully charged cell phone. Also know what you're going to do and where you're going to go when that storm hits. Go as far into the middle of your house or apartment as possible and stay away from windows. If you think there's severe weather in your area, check the internet or your television so you know what's going on.
Journalism, media arts, and public relations are a few majors that Elon Communications students pursue, but not this Elon alum. Scarlett Fakar shows us how Elon can prepare its students for all types of careers.
A former Elon Communications student is using his degree in a way that is different than most.
Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to get to some stuff.
Reverend Sir Walter Mack graduated from Elon in 1989, and he's using what he learned there to follow his true passion.
Elon has been truly a blessing in my life, and the experiences that I had at Elon really shaped me for what I'm doing now.
Reverend Mack said that a professor at Elon once critiqued him on his essay, saying he was a bit too preachy.
So I said, okay, all right then, let me explore this. But anyway, we laugh about that even now.
And we happen to catch up with that professor here at Elon.
He had this certain cadence and way of presenting himself that already sounded like a pastor, even though he didn't think he was becoming one at that point in time.
His way with words and philosophies have attracted thousands of people. And to this day, he says that Elon is the reason why he's made it so far.
So it was there that I developed the confidence to really accept my purpose.
He was the first student to have a gospel talk show on WSOE radio, but now he's preaching to thousands of people. His sermons aren't your typical scene. Mack embraces a little hip-hop, a little humor, and a lot of faith. Scarlett Fakar, Phoenix 14 News.
Union Baptist Church had around 300 members before Reverend Mack joined them. That number has increased to more than 4,000 since his first day as pastor.
Both men's and women's basketball teams had busy weekends in Asheville. We'll tell you how they played and what's up for this week in Phoenix athletics.
You can find sodas, candy, chips, and coffee in vending machines, but a popular treat might be coming out of the oven and into a vending machine.
Welcome to Phoenix 14 Sports. Both Elon's men and women's basketball dreams of crushing the NCAA tournament ended after losing this weekend in the Southern Conference tournament. The women lost in the quarterfinals last Saturday to Samford 67-36. The men defeated Georgia Southern on Saturday 65-58. And with that win, Elon went to face Davidson Wildcats on Sunday evening. But despite a 22-point showing from Jack Eisenbarger, the Phoenix were not able to hold off the Wildcats. Davidson defeated Elon 83-67. Davidson plays Western Carolina tonight in the championship, with the winner heading to the NCAA tournament.
Here's what's going on this weekend in sports. On Friday, the baseball team will play Georgia Southern at 4 p.m. at Latham Park. Both the men's and women's tennis teams have their home games on Saturday. The women play Western Carolina at 11 a.m. and the men play Chattanooga at noon. Later on Saturday, the softball team takes on Furman at 1 p.m. and the baseball teams face Georgia Southern again at 2 p.m. And on Sunday, the men's tennis team will play against Davidson at 1 p.m. If you're looking for something to do, here are some events coming up later this week. On Thursday, the Isabella Cannon International Center is hosting a winter term 2013 Study Abroad Fair. Students can visit the fair to learn more about the different programs, as well as talk to the faculty who will be leading the trips. Friday afternoon at 3:30 p.m., Sigma Phi Epsilon is having a Krispy Kreme run, which participants run a mile, eat 3 donuts, and then run another mile. The price is $5 for one person and $15 for a team of 4. And on Friday night, the Department of Music is having their Chamber Ensembles concert at 7:30 p.m. in Whitley Auditorium.
You can find sodas and candy and vending machines around here, and a college in Pennsylvania has contraceptives vending machine. But now you may soon find a cupcake vending machine. It's called 24-Hour Sprinkles. According to its Facebook page, it will dispense cupcakes, mixes, apparel, and even a cupcake for your dog.
The machine will be stocked throughout the day and night, so you'll always get fresh cupcakes, even if you want one late. The first machine will be in Beverly Hills, California, and will be open for business soon.
Man, I don't know if I could handle that. You know, cupcakes whenever you want, that could get a little messy.
How do they stay fresh in there? I'm not sure.
I don't know, man, but you know, I'm a chocoholic, so that would be my worst nightmare, you know.
I guess it does benefit the always-on generation. They want instant gratification. You want a cupcake, go get it from the vending machine.
Definitely. Well, that's all we have for this Phoenix 14 News. For news throughout the week, check our website, phoenix14news.wordpress.com.
And follow us on Facebook and Twitter. From all of us here at Phoenix 14 News, have a great week, Elon.